A very good evening to one and all present over here, students. I hope everybody is able to hear me and see me. Right? I'm a little sorry that I didn't start the session on time. I was just waiting for a few people more to join. And I think I've got all the participants who are regular back here again. Kushal is here, Priyanka is here, Muhammad is here, Avneet is here, Shambhavi is here, Vansh is here, and I've got Tanvi and okay, Shukmani, and who's this? I've not seen you for the, okay, Bitisha, right? That's great. Good to see all of you back here once again on the final day of Code India Code 2023. And today again, we are going to discuss on a few tools. Some are pretty interesting. You might have known, but let's see how much of you, how much of these websites you already know about. Karthikeyan, welcome. Then we have Shagun and Mehak and Priyankshi, Keshav, Zia. Okay, don't raise your hands just to be on the top so that I call out your name. That's great. That's a good strategy. Atya, Tanvi, it does work, but I keep scrolling back and forth. Yeah, Hamad, that's great. Good to see all of you back again once more. And today's session, we're also discuss. Some students had messaged me, reached out to me for actually explaining you on how I can use Google Teachable Machine on Scratch, because I've been talking about it, but we never did a program. So probably we'll do one program on that today. And Jal Mehta, thanks for being opposite, upside down. And I've got Barira. That's great. Nitish is also present over here. And let's begin with the session for today. Arna, I hope you're doing good. Few people of you are like very active on chat, like Pratham Veer. Are you there? Let me enable the chat. I think you should be there. I'm sure about it. Vrinda, Akshit, Keshav, that's great. That's great. Everybody. Vasudha, Ritesh, that's good. Thank you so much for being there. Let's quickly start with the session for today, and I've got a lot of information to share. And the first and the foremost that I wanted to actually share with all of you is about a sensor fusion. And this is a new terminology that I'm using today. Sensor fusion is all about the ability of an object to use multiple sensors at a time. For example, let's give Yash Raj over here. Yash has got 5 sense organs. I'm not sure. Yash, I hope you have all the 5 of them intact. Suppose if you've got all the 5 sense organs, is it possible for you to disable 1 or 2 of your sense organs? It's like आज में मेरा आँख को deactivate करेगा, आज मेरे skin को मैं deactivate कर देगा. Is it possible? I don't think so. It's possible actually. Maybe if I say that I want to deactivate my eyes, I can close my eyes, non-voluntary, of course. I can close my eyes, but that doesn't actually account to deactivation of a sense organ, right? So deactivation of a sense organ is directly related to removal of that nervous system itself. I mean, from there. But the ability of a human being to use all these sense organs that are actively participating in your day-to-day life is called as fusion. I'll repeat it: fusion. Fusion. And when I talk about sensor fusion, it's all about providing the ability of a program or a robot to work in harmony with all the sensors. For example, I've got the mobile phone present over here. It has got multiple sensors. I think nearly 18 to 20 sensors are present in one mobile phone. For example, I can talk about accelerometer. Do you know what is accelerometer? It's responsible for the movement of a phone. Whenever you move the phone, it detects the movement. You have something called as gyroscope sensor, responsible for understanding the portrait and the landscape mode. And that's huge. Gyroscope sensor is a sensor that's used in even aeroplanes and flights. That's why they are always straight. उल्टा करना है तो gyroscope को उल्टा करना होगा. Things like that. Okay. Then I have wait a minute. Then we have touchscreen, of course. It's a simple sensor, but the fingerprint sensor is even more awesome. Proximity sensor. Yeah, we can keep talking about it, right? So these sensors is not like, they are programmed in such a way that all of them are together. There's no separate program for proximity, no separate program for accelerometer. If at all I need to program it in separate ways, I might have multiple if conditions, and the program code will become very huge, very long, especially in Python. But the best part with respect to sensor fusion is that you can bring all of them together, unite them together, make them as one team, and we can call it as a separate library. And we can call all the sensors and do only one program. Whatever I spoke just now would have been a little bit of a bouncer, but let me show you one video which will give you a very good clarity on what I'm actually talking about. And for that, I need to open YouTube. And I do not know how many of you know this, but this particular video is pretty awesome. I really love this. I have to go over here, activate the subtitles, and go back to the Zoom, click on share screen. share the sound as well, and I'm starting to get animated. Here we go. Okay, I'm clicking on stop screen share, and I think I'm okay. That's cool. So whatever we saw just now, okay, it's getting deactivated here as well. Just a moment. I would like to change the camera once more, and let's see if I'm visible properly. Yesterday, I came to know that this particular, animation of the camera that's happening, it's not the problem with the laptops or the computers. It is actually an update on Zoom that's causing this difficulty. So if anybody's computer is behaving a little different with respect to your camera specifically, it's not your problem. Don't worry about it. Some of the students had actually suggested me to work out on my webcam. Just giving you a little bit of insight about my research. That's it. And this particular video, whatever you saw, did you see that this is an amazing thing? I mean, I'm not sure how many of you have had this you know you know some selfish, or I should say greedy, think about going to a shop and just stealing the best pen that's available out there. It might be expensive, but you wouldn't really want to buy it. You'll be like, एक आराम से उठा के pocket में रख लूं क्या? Some kind of a temptation out there. You can actually do it now. And Amazon Go is so awesome. You just get inside, you pick up whatever you want, and you just run away from there. But you don't have to run away because nobody's chasing you. They're like, चलेगा, चले जाओ. आपके Amazon Pay account से हम सीधा पैसा उठा लेंगे. It's like that. And this is actually existing here in India. Um, okay, yeah. A store which cannot be robbed even if the thief. Is Amazon groceries the same? Yeah, Saina, you're very close. Not yet, but it's nearly the same. Amazon groceries or Amazon Go is going to be the supermarket or the hypermarket. It's actually present in India already in two cities. One is in Chennai, one is in Mumbai. But in Chennai, it's not activated as of now. And uh, I think in Mumbai it's activated, but the store is pretty small. I've not been there, but I've heard about it. I've seen it in some of the YouTube videos, and few vloggers have been talking about it. But in United States, it's working like pretty awesome, and many people are actually using it regularly. The point over here is artificial intelligence. Whatever we're learning, it is not just about making a program and being very happy about it. No, it's happening in reality where you can see the way the things are changing around. You remember we were talking about self-driving cars. Self-driving cars, the best part is that the lidars which are present on the top of the cars will understand the surrounding in a very nice manner, and they'll respond. The latest update with respect to Tesla self-driving is all about the cars talking to each other. Have you come across the situation wherein आप जब गाड़ी चला रहे हो and all of a sudden somebody crosses in between, up फट से, like if you're there from Delhi or anywhere in Mumbai or Bangalore, you immediately just put your window down or immediately open your helmet and give some 2 or 3 bad words, right? Definitely आता ना, गुस्सा आता ना, पागल है क्या बे, and something blah blah blah. So you say that, and now this time it's going to be done by the cars. If a car crosses one another, they'll be like, something else, I do not know. But the best part is this road rage will be totally avoided on such kind of scenarios when AI comes into picture. So if there's a car around the corner, it'll be able to understand there's another Tesla coming from another corner, and it'll say that tu aaram se aa, main fast ja raha hu. Or else the other way, main fast like main aaram se aata hu, tu jaldi ja, something like that. And this is with respect to sensor fusion and AI becoming a reality. Another major update is a very big update is called as creating another virtual world, Jayantika. For example, if Yashraj wants to meet Shivangi, I'm just giving you one example, and Shivangi is like, "Main nahi milegi, pagal hai kya? Itna dur nahi aana padega mere ko." But Yash is like, "No, I really want to meet you and talk." Then there is a possibility of both of them meeting without actually physically traveling, and that can happen on Facebook, that can happen on Instagram over a chat. What if they both walk to each other and meet? And this is possible if you can create another universe. You have watched Avengers, right? Marvel, parallel universe. Yeah, the Doctor Strange. Here it is possible through metaverse. And metaverse is this amazing technology that Mark Zuckerberg is working on. A lot of money is invested in that, where they are creating another world, literally another world. Okay. Okay. 1 second. Yeah. Now this another world is so amazing that you don't have to, work out on this aspect of, like for example, let's meet near the park, let's meet near the school. You can actually create that. In similar to metaverse, there was this series that got actually, launched by Prime Video or Netflix, I'm not sure. But I'm not remembering the name of the series. I'm really forgetting that. It's an amazing series, and it was all about this metaverse thing. But this amazing movie, there's another movie that I'm remembering is called as Ready Player One. I think not Tomorrowland. Doctor Strange, of course, talks about multiverse, but Ready Player One, have you seen that? James Cameron's Ready Player One? I think it's there in metaverse, and they talk about the virtual reality of how things get developed. Now, this particular universe is not a joke. Whatever they showed in the movie, hi Ratnakar, good to see you. Yeah, Matrix was way behind, like way early, and quite a long time back. They told a lot of things about parallel universe, but the point here is this is happening in reality, which I would like to show you over here by a major tech giant, and these guys have been working on this massively, which is already put into action. Okay, let's go and let's get it. So here we go. I click on the play button, but I need to share the screen, which would take few seconds. 1, 2, 3, and okay. What if there is no balance? Paytm में अगर balance नहीं रहा तो क्या करेंगे? Something like that, right? कुछ तो होगा. I'm not sure, but that's a good question. Okay, share the screen. Watch this, students. This is called as Microsoft Mesh.
Connection is a spark that gives our lives meaning. It drives us to seek out others who feel the same way.
Okay, why don't you input the data and we'll take a look together. Hey Mari, what you got for me?
To find those who share our views, yet offer different perspectives.
Saw this net.
Look over here.
Challenge us with new ways of seeing.
That I think we should
Deepen our understanding. And enrich our lives.
最后一笔的时候，往前。
Great things happen when we commit to something bigger than ourselves.
Let's take a closer look at it.
place this here. Let's see how we go from there, okay?
This sense of collaboration and the feelings of connection it brings excites us.
Hey, just in time. I'm gonna move it slightly, okay?
It's yours, take it.
We have 2 planes right now on the same trajectory.
As we put people first, technology fades into the background and feels like anything but.
Aisha, what do you think?
I think if we had 330, maintaining 2800,
We'll be clear for approach.
Excellent.
This changes the way we see the world, and in turn, changes the world we see.
These numbers are looking great, actually.
There's promise in the possibilities, and what we see and create next will stretch the imagination.
Good morning, Sarah.
Morning.
Slowly coming towards the thumb.
A world without boundaries.
Good job. A lot better than yesterday.
Yeah.
Excellent. Slowly bring
A
the arm
world
down.
where technology enhances, not limits, humanity. With people front, center, and in the spotlight. The future is here. And here can be anywhere. Introducing Microsoft Mesh.
That was interesting. Don't you think so? Now, Microsoft Mesh is another greatest developments of humanity or humankind, I should say. And Bill Gates started this way back then the metaverse actually began, and they were working on an amazing project. They happened to yeah, yes, you're right. And this particular Microsoft Mesh is going to be so awesome that you can be at your home and you can still put on your virtual boxes and go to school. I mean, have you seen this movie called as Robot? I mean, the Endiran or the Rajnikant's movie. You would have seen that in the first part, he talks to the robot in a virtual reality mode, wherein he just comes, all of a sudden out of a box and he talks. He says that you need to deactivate yourself. You're doing the wrong thing. But that robot responds that, no, that's not the way it actually works. So the point over here is, the ability of humankind to make something like this is possible with lots and lots of collaboration. If you guys can come up with your own avatar, I think Ready Player One is something that you can really use. Oculus is one of the companies that's making their own virtual reality boxes. Google Classes started their project way back, long back. Like Google Glass, there are a lot of other glasses. Even Apple glasses are coming into picture right now, and all these things are technologies that are getting inbuilt in the vehicles, in your day-to-day life, and everything. So technology is getting advanced to a great extent, and AI is going to be a skill that everybody must know. All these things are there in India as well. I think people in India are making it. And the moment we talk about internet world, it's not about India. It's not about America. It's all about people working. That's it. So I really believe that everybody, if you start working on what these things are, how these things work, you'll be amazed with the way that you can learn things. You can, of course, give importance to social studies, English, science of your subjects, but computer science is something that you can never ignore. Like Jarvis, yeah, by Tony Stark. Absolutely, why not? Okay, now here we go. We are going to make the first. This is here we go, and I deactivate this. I am going to open this, and here in this case, I'm just this particular platform, and now we go to Teachable Machine. Now under Teachable Machine, let me begin it from the beginning so that everybody's there on the same page. There are a few websites that I'm going to show you. I've just opened and kept for them, like for you to see this. And now here I would like to, okay, come. So Google Teachable Machine, what I'm going to do right now is I am going to make a simple program of right and left. What we're going to do is, how do we program all of these things? Now, when we talk about programming all of these things, there are multiple platforms on which you can make something, on which you can create something. I'm not prioritizing coding or any making activities in this session, because we wouldn't have sufficient time to complete anything in particular. And that's the reason we are going up with multiple areas of exposure, websites about AI and data science. But Teachable Machine is something that you can easily learn and do it. And this is how it would look like. I'm clicking on the new project, the image project. Right after clicking on get started, I click on standard image model. This is how it would look like. And right after that, I click on class 1. And here let's have, so we're going to make a program on any platform. It could be Python or MIT App Inventor or on Scratch. But for the convenience sake of time, I'm going to use Scratch right now to talk about it. Now, when we talk about Scratch, I'm going to make a program in such a way that whenever I raise my right hand, I'm raising my right hand, the sprite should move towards the right side. Whenever I'm raising my left hand, the sprite should move towards the left side. So this is a very simple example. Probably whenever I keep my right hand to the left, it should go up, left hand to the right, probably it should go down, something like that. Let's try this, and let's go over here. So for example, move right. That's going to be my class 1. I need to stop video on Zoom. I need to click on webcam. and I raise my right hand. Okay, something like this. Okay, and I hold to record. That's great. It's done. Now move left. Move left. Immediately move left. I click on webcam once more. I raise my left hand. Am I doing it the right way? Yes. Yes, yes. Okay, done. Let's go to add a class and move up. Move up. I'm clicking on webcam again. Move up ke liye. My left hand on my right shoulders. I click on hold to record. That's great. 23 samples. Add a class once more. Move down. And I click on the webcam once more. I'm using my right hand on my left shoulders. Ye kaise? Haan. Something like this. Samples are taken. Now we click on train model. As the number of samples are more, it's going to take some time. And it's important for everybody to know that we cannot change the tab when we are there on Google Teachable Machine. The tab has to be active and open all the time. And why? Okay. Okay. So here in this case, once this thing gets activated, uh, the training starts over here. And once the training starts, we need to export the model. I'm going to give you one important update over here is every organization will have their own hard disk placed in that respective company. So if they want to save any information, like we discussed that Google gives you 15 GB free space. So there is a hard disk probably somewhere in Delhi or in Mumbai. They have got their office where our information are stored. Now, this particular storage is actually called as cloud storage. So this particular program of Google Teachable Machine is going to get stored in one of those hard disks. So here in this case, let's see the output over here first. So it says move up. If I do not do anything, I raise my right hand. Is it working? Come on. Yeah, it's working. 97, 98%. It's fluctuating. I move my left hand. Okay, move left is perfectly working. That's cool. That's cool. I put my left hand to the right shoulder and it says let's move up. It's getting confused, but it's kind of okay. I keep my right hand to my left shoulders. It says move down. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, not bad at all. Now we know how it looks like, but now the charm is I click on export model. But before doing that, let me turn off the input for some reason. And I click on export model. The moment I click on export model, I'll have this option called as upload my model. So this particular model of whatever we're doing gets uploaded in one of the space provided by Google because this is Google Teachable Machine. Unke hard disk mein kahin na kahin save ho jayega. Now, once it gets saved over there, I need to use this particular link on Scratch. Uh, Now, many people might think that Scratch is a programming language that's actually used only by school children of grade 2 and 3, but it's actually not the case. Even students from Harvard and MIT use Scratch to make complex programs because finding the errors and debugging it is a very easy task, especially on Scratch. And it can still do a lot of activities without breaking your minds on syntax or syntactical errors. Now, once my model is updated, I can copy it. Okay, now I go to Google Teachable Machine with Scratch. There'll be a link called as Raise AI Playground or MIT Media Lab. The moment I open it, this is how it gets opened up. Now, this particular website is made by MIT again, and they gave few extension options. Extensions in the sense, when you open normal Scratch, you will not find the Teachable Machine ka extension. Now, what do I mean by that? Let me open the software and show you. So the moment I open it, this is how it gets opened up. You know Scratch, right? You'll have a few blocks on the present, like present on the left side, and you just need to drag and drop. If anybody is interested to learn Scratch, you can join the coding classes from any institute for that matter. And everybody talks about Scratch. So when I click on extensions, which is there at the bottom on the left corner, everybody can see the mouse gradually going over there. I click over here and you'll see Teachable Machine as an extension. Now, this will not be present. Hand sensing, face sensing will not be present on the normal Scratch, which you open through scratch.mit.edu. As this is an open source, anybody can take it and edit it. You remember we were talking about Android. It's an open source platform. So similar to that, here we have Google Teachable Machine. The moment I open Scratch over here of Teachable Machine, you can see that the camera gets activated and I'm already there on Google Teachable Machine. No, I'm there on Scratch. Now I need to copy the link from here, okay, which I did right now. I go to Scratch and paste the URL over here on the top, something like this. And the moment I do that, you can see that the exclamation mark over here gets converted to a tick mark, probably a green symbol in few seconds. I'll wait. Am I stuck? Oh no, here it is. So it got activated. Now once that's activated, I'm going to click on use model, and there's an option over here on the events where we talk about when flag is clicked. Uh, when flag is clicked, basically use the model, and we need to make a program in such a way that I go to teachable machine, and I want to see what are the options that I have. So I've got move right, left, up and down. So what I'm going to do is I go to control where we have this option of if. I bring it over here. I go to teachable machine once more, and I say if prediction is move right, I wanted to move right? So I go to motion and change. No, let's have move 10 steps. Move 10 steps towards the right side, right? And this has to work. Let's check if it's working or not. I go to control, and there's an option called as forever. Forever means it will work all the time whenever I'm raising my hands. I go and attach this over here. I click on the flag. It got activated. I lift my hand, and this is not working. Come on. Okay. And the prediction is detecting right. Okay. Masti mat kar. It's coming. Maybe it's not detecting properly. Okay. See. Okay, left. काम नहीं करेगा ना? I didn't do the program. Let's do it. So I right click, duplicate, and I put it back here once more. Move left, and rather than 10 steps, I'll put minus 10 steps. Let us see if it's working or not. Now I raise my left hand. Okay, that's nice. It's coming back. That's nice. I raise my right hand. Come. Okay, so the samples that I've given for right is not sufficient enough. I think it's getting confused. So this is how I can control something just with the camera without any visibility. You can see that there's no joystick involved, there's no keyboard involved. It's just with gestures. So you would have seen that in some cases, you just have some gestures and some action is taken. For example, a selfie on a camera. You just have to smile, and there is a photo that's taken automatically. And even on mobile phones, sometimes you would have seen I just move my hands like this and the display goes off, or it can change. So these are possible with some kind of a programming like this. On mobile phone, it doesn't happen because of this kind of a program. It's because of the proximity sensor. However, this is quite possible with such kind of activities. I hope it comes. Okay, now let's quickly get the other two areas as well. Now for it to move left, to move up ke liye, rather than using move minus 10 steps, what shall we do? Move up. Agar upar jana hai, it's somewhere, it's y axis. I'm not sure if you know the coordinate geometry, but x is the horizontal line, y is the vertical line. Let's go to change y by 10. Okay, move up. Okay, I duplicate it and I put it over here. And when move down is detected, change y by minus 10. Now let us see. I think this was up. I don't remember. This was up. Come on. This guy. I don't know if I did the right program, but okay, it's coming right. I can see the hat over there. Oh yeah, uska takla jo bhi baal hai. Oh, okay, it's coming up. So I can control the whole thing just with stupid actions of mine. I can do that. Come down. That's great. Go right. Go right. Go left. Okay, go left. Okay, do two actions together. No, it's not possible. Come on, try. No, it's not working. So basically you need to give multiple examples for it to work seamlessly. Multiple examples in the sense when we talk about Google Teachable Machine with these classes that we introduced, so yahan pe we hardly give 20 samples. The more the samples, the better is the output accuracy. I hope everybody got an idea of what I'm talking about. If you have any questions on that, if you have any comments on that, you can put it on the chat right now. So this is with respect to Google Teachable Machine getting embedded here. What we had done in one of the schools is some students had done this amazing job. After making this program, they used the extension and they created a bot from Lego Mindstorm's EV3. And the best part was whenever the children were actually using gestures, they were moving their right arm, left arm, they did some actions, and based on that, the robot was performing an action. People were so confused, like how are they, even doing it? So we can increase the number of pictures just by clicking on it. Hold on to record. Lego Mindstorms kit, if you have, you just need to click on this and connect a USB cable to Lego Mindstorms to the computer. I have got one kit, and that's why it shows connected. It's there outside right now, actually. So once we do that, we'll be able to see some actions of Lego Mindstorms. Motor A, turn this way. Motor A, turn that way. Motor A position. When button is pressed, what it should do. So all of these things, what if we do two gestures together? Shrishri, I would like to request you to please try that. It'll definitely give you some idea. It show the same thing. Okay, you need to try it once more. Okay, you made a line follower, of course, using IR sensor. That's great. That's great. Okay, that's great. Okay, why Arman is all like obsessed about Telegram bot? Yeah, there are a lot of Telegram bots. Start a new school. Oh, that's great. That's great. Okay, Yashwanti got fed up. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. So these are some of the abilities that a computer can do, and that's what I wanted to show you. I'm just closing Scratch right away. And where is it? I'm going to stop share the screen for a few seconds. So in reference to our discussion about artificial intelligence, there is plenty of websites that you can do. There's one more nice website called as, you can try by yourself. It's called as machine learning for kids UK, I think. Okay, let me search along with you. I think that's the one. And even there you can feed multiple examples. Machine learning, is it getting typed? No, not yet. Machine learning for kids. Okay, I got it. Okay, UK. And once I do that, I think, which link? This link, machinelearningforkids.co.uk. Now this particular website is also really amazing. I found a lot of elements of AI which could be incorporated on Scratch. So okay, I'm just going to click on try without registering as of now. I'm just click on try. So we can add a project just like the way we did on Google Teachable Machine. And here the project could be anything. It could be recognizing the text, images, numbers, sounds, whatever it could be. For example, if I take the text, it's like let's have positive and negative, something like that. So based on the positive feedback. So when I click on create, then we have this option of recognizing the text positive and negative, and then we can add multiple layers to it. I don't want to get into the details of this right now. So you can click on train by giving some examples. The moment I click on train, so click on this plus button to add a new label. So something like first one will be positive, and second one will be another label called as negative, something like that. So यहाँ पर how do we give examples? Click on add example. Pathan movie was amazing. I just click on this, and again I type another example over here. Shah Rukh gave a great comeback, something like that. So I'm going to write everything positive about a certain feedback, or then I write negative. Again, I give some example like it was not that great and things like that. So once I have a collection of all the information, we can click on train the model, and then next time whenever somebody's asking about how was the movie and things like that, automatically the AI was AI is something that we can immediately tell, and it was a great movie, it was not that great a movie, and things like that. So I hope you got an understanding of how machine learning can work on this thing as well. Game engines, Unity may definitely it cannot work, I think so. Unreal is something where it is, I think Unity also got an option. I'm not sure about it. I'm forgetting it, but Unreal definitely has an option of machine learning. I thought of talking about Telegram bots, but I don't want to, because Telegram bots, I came to know after a little bit of research that a lot of those bots that are present on Telegram are actually used mostly for phishing and hacking. Now, when I say phishing, phishing is a terminology, and hacking is another problem. So that's why I'm not a very big fan of Telegram bots, because Telegram bots could be created by anyone. When I researched about it, I was like, let's not get into the details, at least in Code India code sessions. Probably when you join the coding class or something like that, when we get to interact with each other, then we can actually work out on such kind of activities. Okay, I'm disabling the chat. Don't worry, don't worry. Some people are like, okay, who's this? Ratnakar, what are you doing? Hmm? Okay, chalo. Let's get into action now. So this particular teachable machine and machine learning for kids, there are many other platforms. You can explore that. I can start making your own models. Now, one important observation that you would have observed is, with all the 3 days of our work so far, we have never typed any program, but still we were able to create multiple machine learning models and AI programs. So down the line, there's going to be a time wherein coding is going to be an important skill to create such kind of platforms. But for a user, for a layman, they don't really need to code. For example, I'll give you an example over here. Nitish Kumar is extremely good at computer science and he would like to make programs on AI, for example. Okay, but Sakshi is like, I don't really like computer science. I don't want to use that curly brackets, open the bracket, void game, ye wo mujhe kuch nahi likhna hai. I just want to use technology. So probably Sakshi can be a user and Nitish Kumar could be a coder. So here the demand for both is very high. But one disadvantage with Sakshi will be, suppose if Nitish Kumar is giving some kind of an update in which the app does not perform properly or the website doesn't perform properly, she will not be able to identify. But if you are a programmer, you'll definitely identify that very easily कि गलत कहाँ पे हुआ है. For example, ये Apple phones वाले जो है ना, iPhones, after having the 5 updates, the 6th update, the 7th update and all will make your phone deliberately slow so that you purchase a new phone. That's what every company does. Now, this thing you can understand as if you are a developer, if you are a coder. But if you're a user, you'll not be able to understand. You'll be like, "Arey yaar, mera phone fir se slow ho gaya. Let me buy another one." I hope you got the point. Okay, let me quickly show you some of the website that I wanted to talk about, and then we will close the session for today. I have one important update also today, which I want to give you. So one of the websites that I really found interesting was, Build AI. This is quite simple. Build AI.space. So what you can do here is, suppose if anybody's out there interested in making your own mobile applications. Yeah, I'm going to tell you that this particular website is going to be your enemy, because all I have to do is, if I have to make an AI, just type it over here, trip planner to Goa, or else a health app for reducing the weight. The more the information you give, the better is the app, and you can click on submit app. That's it. Now you're officially the waitlist. Stay tuned. थोड़ी देर के बाद I'll be getting the response on my inbox. Not Murph. Okay, Murph is another website which I'll show you later. I think इसका response अभी तक मुझे मिला नहीं. Let's see updates. No, I haven't got. So once I get that, I'll probably be able to show you. So the point over here is, so this particular website over here is an app generator, an app maker. It'll take some time, but it'll be able to provide you an app. You can just install it directly from the Play Store. That's Build AI, and in few minutes you'll get this. This is amazing. So I hope everybody made note of it. Build AI.space. There's another website which I wanted to show you, which looks, yeah. Now, copy.ai is another fantastic platform in which, suppose if you want to click on, you can create content. For example, I'm clicking on new project, and let's assume over here, Vrinda would like to make her, write. She has written a very nice book on, what could be the topic, Vrinda? What are you interested in? Probably art. Okay, so she's right, like how to be a great artist. So how to be a great artist, the book, something like that. So that's her product, and she's describing the product. My book is one of the best to learn skills on using colors and patterns in architecture. That's it. Now that's all she has the time, and now she wants the AI to generate content on this. So what she can do is, she can click on create content, and I'm giving friendly as the note. We can choose anything, professional, bold, adventurous, and things like that, but I've kept friendly right now. So यहाँ पे the content starts coming. In this book, I'll teach you how to be a great artist. This book is about using colors and patterns in architecture. Look at this. Learn how to be a great artist with my book, the easy, fun way to learn techniques that will make your work stand out. These are not something that she typed, it automatically gets generated. Suppose if I click on, say, for example, professional, I click on create content. It's going to take some time. and then it's going to give us the content. This book is one of the best books to learn skills on using colors and patterns in architecture. It explains all the basics of this artistic discipline, from its history to its future prospects. Ye sab, Falana, she never spoke about. All these things are present as a content that got generated over here. So if anyone out there is keen on making your own Instagram post or having a catchy line for any of your content, I really suggest you to use copy.ai to quite a large extent, and it's completely free of cost. The most important is its free trial is only 7 days, but even after that you can use to generate at least 3 content. I mean, yahan pe multiple contents are there. If when I click on make more, it still get generated, but in the free version only the top 2 will be present. Top 2 or top 3, I'm not sure, but something is better than nothing. So this is another platform that I wanted to talk about, copy.ai. The best part is, suppose if your school teacher is wanting you to write an essay on something, you just write 1 or 2 lines about that and then click on create content. Khatam, sab kuch automatically get loaded. Yeah, even chat gpt is great about that with respect to that. Anyways, so copy.ai is another platform. I'm closing that. Then we have another platform called as cartiv.com. Now cartiv.com is for the people who are interested to make your own product. For example, if Vansh wants to make his own beer company or coca-cola company or something, some energy drink, something like that, and he wants to have a nice logo associated with that, he can just type the details over there and automatically the bottle of whatever once you're starting, that can get created, the design can get created, and nobody's going to say anything to you because it's something generated by ai. So this is another fantastic platform for the people who are interested in making content, like YouTubers or Instagram people. If you want to do anything, cartiv.com is a good website. Then I have wordai.com, which is not that great, but it's very similar to uh, chat gpt as well. It's all about natural language processing, but the best part is it will be completely restructuring your whole program. For example, the police arrested the suspect yesterday. This statement can be enhanced by yesterday the suspect was arrested by the police, something like that. Enrich the content. This is a test to see if Google Analytics is tracking correctly. But look, this test is to verify that Google Analytics is correctly tracking your website, something like that. So you can give a very big paragraph, a huge page of work, and the whole language of it will get enhanced on Word AI. But remember, every time when you come to such kind of websites, you're keeping on feeding information. One thing that's really interesting over here, which is something that I'm using right now, is people are able to type a lot of information, but they're not able to have a voice to it. So for example, hello, this is the test model, I've typed something, and I want some kind of a person to speak on that. It could be anyone. For example, I don't want to go to the pro version. Free mein koi available hai kya? Haan, Claire is available for free. Let me select and let's see. I'm turning off the video and let's play this. I hope the sound is shared, and I click on it. The audio gets generated, and in few seconds.
Hello, this is a test model.
That's great.
Hello, this is a test model.
I hope you're able to hear that.
Hello, this is a test model.
Okay, now here I can click on explore AI voices, and you can see all these artificial intelligence. Now, the point of mentioning this to you is there is going to be a time down the line when you can give your voice and you can start earning. For example, Deepika has got the beautiful voice. She can be a very good singer, but singing ka chance nahi mila. So what she can actually do is she can actually come to such kind of websites and lend her voice. And on lending, you can earn as well. And this particular website is all about that. So that's it, students. There are a few other websites that I really didn't want to, open up right now because we are almost at the verge of closure. But something very important that I wanted to announce. I told you, right? I am going to conduct something called as a CQ test. Most of you might know about IQ, which is intelligent quotients. You might know about EQ, which is emotional quotient, but nobody might know about CQ, which is called as the coding quotient. Now, coding quotient is going to be an exam that I'll be conducting, wherein you just have to click on the link that I'm going to share it on your mail or your WhatsApp number, whatever you used for registering for Code India Code. Generally, people who are not part of Code India Code, they don't get to do this. If they have to do, they have to pay some 1,000 rupees approximately on my website. But now I'm conducting it free of cost. what is so interesting about this particular coding question test? The result of your exam, there will be a coding question number that will mention that if you're going to be a great game developer, if you're going to be a great data scientist, or if you're going to be a great app developer, so completely related to your career, I can tell you what you could become in future, looking at your current talent on computer science and your logical thinking. Not everybody can become a graphics designer, not everybody can become, an artist or something like that. So it all takes a lot of efforts from your brain to keep practicing on a certain skill. Now that is tested using this particular test called as coding question test, and I'll be launching the link very soon, probably tonight or tomorrow morning. And the best part is you need to submit this link, the exam, whatever questions with the answers by 6 p.m. 30 at 30th Jan. You've got 2 days time. By 6 p.m. you need to complete it, and once you click on submit, I'll be able to see your report. I'll share the report of what you would become to your individual WhatsApp number and your email IDs. I hope everybody got the idea. So this particular thing is called as coding quotient test by Super Teacher. And in any case, if anybody has a doubt, you can go to the website. You'll have multiple mail IDs to which you can write. My mail ID is vasudevan@superteacher.in, or else you can even write connect@superteacher.in. You've got my phone numbers also on my website, and you can call and ask about this, and you can write your exam very soon. One last thing, suppose if anybody's interested to learn coding from us, which would have a certain cost involved, I showed you the website, which I would like to show you once more. You can just come to our website. There's going to be an option called as coding, and you can click on that. Depending on your requirement, you can join anywhere. I'm just saying that even I'm conducting it, and there are two ways of conducting it. One is directly one way of conducting the sessions would be where only one person will be present, one-on-one session, or else three people, like three of you put like join together, we can do it. So all I have to do is I just need to come to coding, and when I come here, you'll get to see this. Depending on your age category, click on know more to know more about the content present over here, and then click on book a demo at the bottom, so that you can directly talk to me via Zoom call, and then we can interact and see if you want to join the classes or not. Probably you could take this up during the summertime, something like that. But 50 sessions in one particular academic year is what I'm going to take. Every week, just 2 sessions. I hope everybody got an idea. Yeah, click on register to register about it, or click on book a demo to know and like to know more about it and talk to me. So that's it, students. This takes us to the end of Code India Code 2023. There have been many students who have been participating regularly for all the 3 days. I respect you all. A great job. I hope I was able to provide you sufficient amount of information on AI. It's all about a little bit of tools, a little bit of awareness, and every year Code India Code will be conducted on various trending topics. I also wanted to talk about Elon Musk and Google Assistant in self-driving cars. That is something that I missed. I would like to request everybody to please research about it. Google Duplex present in car is something amazing. You will see some videos on Google I/O. We'll talk about all these things in further sessions. Thank you so much for participating in the session. It was great interacting with all the students like Nitish, Shivangi, Lisa, Akshit, Avneet, Kushal, Tanay, all of you. I would like to meet you again in further seasons. As of now, to interact with me, you can click on book a demo and we can talk. But as of now, we cannot do it because we're there on YouTube as well as on Zoom. Thank you so much, students. Great participating. And I would like to see again all of you in the next season of Code India Code. Take care. As of now, for a moment, I can unmute so that you can. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
It was great. What is the Lego thing you were saying about the Lego thing with Scratch?
Okay. Tell me Lego thing with a scratch. Okay, you're not able to unmute now. 1 second. Swati, you were saying something? Hello.
About CQ test, coding question test.
Yeah, it's done. It's done, Swati.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's great, students. I'm giving you unmute option. Don't worry. Okay. So thank you so much for great.
Sir, how do we get the certificate?
Mail.
Can you see the name of your website?
Bye, sir. Question, sir. I have a question, sir.
Say the name of your website.
Bye, sir. How do we get the certificate for this?
Sir, how we
Yes.
get certificate?
You
Can
would.
you say
You
the
would.
name of your website?
Okay, superteacher.in is the name of my website. Superteacher.in is the name of my website, and the link is present here on the chat itself. You can just access it directly. I think there are too many questions that are coming up. I would request everybody to please write a mail to me so that I respond to all of your questions one by one. But as of now, bye everyone. I'm not able to keep the unmute for a longer time. YouTube people are scolding me because those guys cannot unmute and speak, right? Chalo, great interacting with one and all students. I'll meet you all once again in the next season. And as of now, write the CQ test. It'll come to your mail ID and or the phone number somewhere. Keep checking it, and you need to submit it before 30th Jan. See you everyone in the next season. Bye bye. Yashwanti bye. Shadab bye. Hariharan bye. Akshit bye everyone. Sheikh bye. Karthikeyan, Irtiza.